guys, what's up? Welcome back. In today's video, I spent $1,000 on custom clothes and we are going to decide together if it was worth it. So hang around, this should be interesting. Today I'm hauling Fame & Partners, and if you're not familiar with Fame & Partners, they are an online retailer that does custom clothes that are roughly made to order. So basically, let me tell you guys a little bit about them. They're not sponsoring this video or anything, but they are kind of popular. They have a full size run from like, I think it's 0 to 24 if I'm not mistaken. And effectively how it works is this: everything is made to order except for a handful of items that they generally keep in stock that you can't make alterations to. And then everything else you kind of, pick the style, pick the fabric that you want, and then make whatever changes you want, whether you want like a longer sleeve, a shorter sleeve, a longer skirt, a shorter skirt, cutouts, raise the bra line, like lower the back, that kind of thing. So while they're custom clothes, they're not 100% custom in the sense that you don't provide them like all of your measurements and you don't provide them like every detail about your body. You just go, you pick your thing, you have like a general size. So everything I got was in a size 20, and then I kind of customized things here and there. So now I've had this stuff actually since January of this year. It's taken me a while to film this video. And so I don't really remember what customizations I did, but I'm definitely going to be inserting some screen recordings of the website so you guys can see how it works. Ultimately, this is a really cool site and a really cool company. I love the idea of being able to get something and have it be just like a little more tailored to what I would like. So I think we've all been down that road of like, my God, I love this. If only this were higher, or if only it had a sleeve, or if only it was just like a little bit shorter, or if it came in a different color. So Fame & Partners really allows you to do that. They are incredible if you're getting married and you need stuff for bridesmaids. They are incredible if you have a vacation coming up. If you are someone who likes to really invest in your office wear, some weekend wear. They have some really great styles and they're always adding more. So I'm gonna jump into the very first set that I picked out. Okay, so when I placed my order, it was actually November when I actually went through the whole buying process. And it took roughly 6 to 8 weeks to get everything to me, but not everything came at once. So it kind of almost like dripped in that when one garment was ready, they shipped it off. When another one was ready, they shipped it off. I originally had ordered a black dress, which I will insert a picture of right here so you guys can see. For some reason, and I didn't really understand why, this garment was not available to me when I ordered. I don't know if they had run out of fabric or what. So they asked me to pick something else, which I ultimately did, but I still want this dress and I might go ahead and get it. So it comes, now this is interesting, they are an Australian company. Everything shipped from China, which probably means that they manufacture in China. So they probably like take your order, take all the information, all the customization, sends it off to their sew house in China, wherever it is, I don't remember, and then they package it up and mail it to you. So I terribly shoved this back in the box, so it does not come like this, but they do come in individual boxes and they do have tissue paper in them and like a cardboard thing. So they do come very nice. On the back it says designed by us, customized by you, shipped with love. So that is how Fame & Partners works. And this first set I got custom, yes. Perfect, no. So as I mentioned, I got everything in a size 20 because typically when I'm getting like more formal wear done, or if I'm getting something that kind of comes from the realm of like bridesmaidy kind of style, their stuff tends to run smaller, and I was actually surprised that this stuff really didn't run all that small. So I picked this set out obviously because this color is so me, so on brand. I really love the skirt. It's really heavy, really weighty, and it really feels like a quality piece. If you're someone that needs stretch in a waistband, this is not going to be for you because it is non-stretch, but you can order, based on your size, and all the measurements are there. I told them my height, which is 5'6", and I really wish they would have asked the question. And as we go through this little haul, you'll see that if I had been asked one question, a lot of this stuff would have been perfect. So what I would have liked to have been asked in their little box or their tiers or whatever is, am I short-waisted? Because as you guys know, I'm pear-shaped, but my waist is like right here. So I have waist, I have hips, legs. So I have like a relatively short torso for someone who's 5'6". And so because of that, this sits high up on my body, and as a result, the top sits a little like too close and doesn't really look like a two-piece. So the skirt portion is absolutely beautiful. Now the top, now I have to also mention again, it is a size 20. So it's not gonna fit me. I would have probably ordered this in a 16 or an 18, but the top is actually, again, beautiful construction. It's really, really cute. So in the back, it has these buttons that you can, you know, undo to put on and take off and all that stuff. I didn't have to undo them, I just kind of slipped it on. And then there's actual boning and the construction of the top. So you're getting a really, really beautiful shape. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but there's stitch right there and there's boning inside. So it gives you a really gorgeous hold, and the straps are very pretty and dainty. And so obviously you would have to wear like a tape on or just go braless with this. As you can see in the try on portion, the main issue is that these are cut way too long for me, and they tend to kind of fall off the side. And because there's no elastic or anything at the bottom to truly keep this bandeau style top in place, this is definitely like a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen. So it is something that I will have to have taken in. I wish that for a custom site that I could order my top and bottom in separate sizes to really accommodate my body. I don't know that I would have had so many fit issues with this stuff if I was able to do that, especially with this set in particular. But otherwise, it's great. There are some, I think this is a loose string from the tag, so no need to worry about that. But everything is really beautifully made. I love this color. I haven't seen very many sets in this color. And I love that conceptually, if you guys saw this and you were like, I love that set, I'm taller than Crystal, or I'm not as short-waisted as Crystal, or I have more narrow shoulders, or my shoulders aren't as, I asked Amelia the proper term for this because I wanted to make sure I communicated it properly to you guys. And effectively what the deal is with my body is that I have a very, we call it shallow décolletage. So I have a very shallow kind of this part of my body where like I don't have a lot of space, and I don't know that most women are built this way. I don't know that most women like don't have a lot of space right here so that their straps tend to fit a little better. I wish they had been adjustable, but then we would have lost out on the daintiness of that strap. That being said, adjusting the strap on that is relatively easy, and taking it in on the side to get a better fit might be easy. We're gonna have to look at it because of the boning. So it is kind of a bummer that I did spend a lot of money on that set and I still have to invest in alterations. However, it is a beautiful set. And so I'm definitely, well, it's been 7 months, I'm keeping it, it's mine. But yeah, it's a little bummer, but again, I really like that I was able to get something that I've never seen before in a like everyday retailer. So the next three things I have to show you guys, the next three dresses I have to show you guys, is truly where Fame and Partner shine. And I will say that the first set, even though it's something I really liked, it's not really what you should go to them for, if that makes sense. You should really go to them for occasion stuff. You should really go to them for special things, or if you see something on their site that you've been dreaming of that you've never seen before. But for things that are a little more everyday, kind of like a two-piece set, I don't know that they're the right place to go. But this next dress is freaking gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I believe this is what I chose in substitution of the dress that I wanted. And again, I ordered it in a 20 so that it would fit around the hips. But the top is, again, just way too long, way too big in the strap. But let me show it to you. Such a stunning nude, for me, dress. Great, like, you know, V-neck, kind of like sweethearty neck. Has cute cutouts in the front, and it's basically overlaid with this gorgeous like meshy tulle that's been pleated, so it's a very, very, very elegant effect. I love that, like, with like, it's just really like my skin tone, so it almost pulls off like the nude vibe. Has a great slit in it, has a beautiful defined waist. It's a really, really stunning dress. Has a zipper in the back. It's really easy to get into on your own. Another one that you like tape up or go braless in, depending on your comfort level. But yeah, this one, again, it just didn't work for me because of the hair in my lip gloss, because of the straps, and a little bit too big on top. So I venture to say that most people may not have the problems that I have, but I did want to be very transparent with you guys in that, yes, this was expensive. Yes, I love it, and yes, I still have to spend more money to get it altered to fit me perfectly. So I want to take a second to talk about the difference between customized and custom. So customized means that I, for example, and again, I don't remember because it's been so long, but I, for example, could have been able to choose like the where the cutouts were, or the length if I didn't want it knee length or long, versus so that's like customizing the design. Custom means that you're looking at a design and you're giving them every measurement. You're giving them shoulder to shoulder, you're giving them you know, base of neck to waist, you're giving them waist, you're giving them bust, you're giving them roughly 10 to 15 measurements depending on what garment you're getting and what the seamstress needs and what the sew house needs, so that it fits you immaculately. So that is the difference here, and I do want to make sure that I highlight that, because I think this can be a concern when you're looking at them and saying, okay, well, this dress is $200-300 and I have a wedding coming up, and so I want the perfect dress, but know that it may not fit you perfectly and you still may have to alter. So that's kind of why I say Feminine Partners for something like this is best left for special occasion. Maybe you are presenting at a conference, or maybe you have a gala to go to. I know a lot of my babes have military husbands or military partners. I know that they do like a lot of balls and stuff, and so I think that Feminine Partners will be a great resource for you for those events, but I would still be wary of the fact that you may have to do alterations on top of that. But that being said, again, the quality is definitely there. This is a beautiful dress that I probably will keep and wear for my sister's bachelorette stuff this summer. I'm really excited about. But again, just need to make more alterations. This next dress is for my babes, specifically who are babes on a budget that are getting married. I know that some people spend the $2,000, $3,000, $1,500, whatever on their dress. And I know a lot of people have a budget that's right kind of in the like $200 range, $300 range. And I think that this dress in particular is a really good example of something that's great either as a reception dress or as a second marriage dress or a courthouse marriage dress, something that's a little more casual and not necessarily as formal, although they do have maxi length. I did get a shorter length in this one because I wanted it for me. But I do think they're a great resource for bridal. So this dress I picked out because it reminded me of the roughly 1950s silhouette that Dior introduced, where they were doing kind of really, really tight bodices and really, really big fluffy tulle skirts. This is an absolute stunner. An absolute stunner. One of the things that is not ideal with this one though is that, and I hope you guys can see it, the boob cups are a little smaller than I think I would like. So basically what they've done is they've made their pattern and they've graded it up, and and this is why there's so many fit issues, which I could go on about for hours and hours, but this is why there's a lot of fit issues in plus size, is that they take a pattern and they grade up, and they grade as if the person is getting taller and wider as they grade up to like a size 18, 20, 22, 24, so on and so forth. So that kind of means that the straight size version of this probably has teeny tiny cups, and the cups aren't necessarily being taken into account as someone that is plus size, their body's changed and maybe they have bigger breasts. Now that being said, if you have, you know, size D and under, this is going to be immaculate on you. I do wear a double D and I don't find that I have problems with it. My boobs don't fit perfectly in the allotted place, but I'm not super pressed about that, honestly, because everything else looks so friggin' good. I love this opening here. I love this. There's a double latch in the back to keep it together, and this one does have adjustable straps in the back so that you can get a good fit. So there's no complaining about the fit on this one for me. A little bit big in the waist, but I'm definitely good to handle that. A nice zip, and then again, this beautiful, beautiful tulle skirt. It's just absolutely stunning. We were toying with the idea of renewing our vows, and this is definitely something I would absolutely wear. This is so gorgeous. And if you're a fan of Dior and you're a fan of fashion as far as vintage fashion goes and stuff, there are very few options out there in plus size especially that you can get a very Dior-esque 1950s silhouette for like a decent price, and I feel like this was a really good buy for that. So I'm thrilled with this dress in particular, but again, wanted to point them out as a great resource for bridal, because again, spending $200 on a dress for your wedding and then making a $20 or $30 or $40 alteration on top of that to get an immaculate fit actually tends to be worth the money at the end of the day. This last dress, and I'm not going to talk about the fact that the straps are falling off my shoulders and that the top is too big, because I've been talking about that for 20 minutes, so you guys know. So let's just talk about the dress. Now this may be the perfect ladylike cocktail dress if you have an event to go to, if you have, again, galas, dances, formals, anything in your life that black is an appropriate color to wear, which, to be fair, outside of a wedding, and even then, black is always always the right choice. Stunning dress, very similar silhouette to the white one. We have a really, really nice structured bodice. Obviously, when it comes to formal wear, you guys can tell my taste. I love a structured bodice and then a gorgeous full skirt. And I'm going to hold up. Now this is layers on layers on layers of tulle and mesh to give it a really gorgeous body, but I want to make sure you guys can see that there's a pattern in the lace on top that may not have been picked up on camera up until now, so I just want to make sure that you guys get to see it. It's really, really beautiful, very feminine, very dainty, and has a belt that comes with it that has a really cute like square, and you guys, there we go, a really cute square buckle that you just kind of wrap through, cinch your waist, and you are good to go. Again, straps are too long, so I have to have those taken in, but otherwise, what a beautiful dress. This is like a Carrie Bradshaw dress. This is like a timeless dress. You know, if you're someone that like, you know, is at the weight you want to be and at the size you want to be, and you're like, I am going to buy stuff that I want to wear for years, this dress is something I would wear. I could definitely see my mom wearing it. I could see my sister wearing it. You know, like I just feel like this is such a timeless classic dress that you would just change as you got older. You would change your accessories. So maybe while you're younger, you're wearing like a pair of open toe wrap up heeled sandals. You know, maybe in your 40s, you're gonna wear like a very nice conservative pointed toe black pump that's about 3 inches, you know, and then into your 50s and 60s, maybe you're gonna go with something that's a really pretty little flat and you're gonna throw a little bolero on with it. You know, whatever your age range is, there's so many opportunities for a dress like this to have incredible longevity in your closet. And also if you just are that person that's like, I need one perfect occasion dress so that I'm, you know, if I get invited to a wedding, if I get invited to a party, if I get invited to anything, I want that go-to dress that's always gonna be there for me, that's always gonna look beautiful, that I can kind of accessorize differently and make it work for whatever I'm going for. This, again, fantastic. For example, you can take out the belt and put on a different belt if you want to. You can add a jeweled belt. You can, like I said, the shoes, you have like a mirror, you can do boots, you can do heels, you can do sandals, you can do open toe heels. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of ways that this can be styled to work for you and what your event is and what you're going for. Not to mention, you can wear your hair down, your hair up, you can wear half up, half down, you can do a choker, you can do long. You wanna make this look 90s? Put it with combat boots and a black choker. Like, there's just so much that you can do with this that it's really tough to turn down a dress like this. And when you get the quality, you know, you really kind of feel like you can really make this your own and work with it in a bunch of different ways. So I'm thrilled with this. Again, as mentioned, I am bummed that I have to invest a little bit more in alterations. However, I feel like because these things are not readily available in plus sizes, and I was able to really get kind of the perfect silhouette that I wanted, that little investment, while it makes me grumpy, is gonna be worth it. Okay guys, so that is it for me and this customized Fame and Partners haul. I am dying to know what you guys think. Is this a site that you would use? Are you interested in customizable clothes? Do you feel like if you're gonna pay that price point and the word custom is in there, that they should be like fitting you perfectly? Or are you good with alterations and paying a little bit more? I'm dying to know. Is this something you would consider for your wedding? Is this something that you would consider for every day? Are you that kind of bougie? I have so many questions. I'm dying to know, so we will be chatting in the comments down below. And I would normally tell you to subscribe and like and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, but my little niece Kenny, she has something to say to you guys. See you next time. Click the subscribe button. Bye. Bye. Say bye, Big Bear. Bye. Isn't she just the actual cutest? I can't with her. She is. We make little YouTube videos while I'm over spending time with her and her brother. It's the cutest. Anyway guys, do what Kenny said, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye.